What is going on, guys? Sonic and the Bean Show here. Today we're looking at the brand new Boo Berry action figure by Jada Toys. So this is part of their Monster cereal line. We've already had Count Chocula and Frankenberry, but now we finally have Boo Berry to complete the main trio. I say the main trio because these characters were more popular than Fruit Brute and Yummy Mummy. And now, I think we just got a new character this year named Carmella Creeper. I never tried that cereal box yet, but I'm hearing it's already starting to hit retail since, you know, we're almost close to that Halloween season. But we are going to focus on Boo Berry here today. So starting with the packaging, we get a nice artwork of Boo Berry right here. We get the name Boo Berry and then the General Mills logo right there. We also get a picture of the cereal, a shot of the action figure, and it also glows in the dark, which I am going to show off because I think the packaging glows in the dark as well and not like really just the action figure. But here is the top of the packaging. So we just get Boo Berry and then Monster cereals. Here is the bottom. And then here is the side, which I've always liked about these packaging because it's really like just a cereal box. But Boo Berry, and then you have like your action figure facts, so it shows like the scale of the figure and then like the paint and the sculpt work, stuff like that. So that's really cool right there. General Mills at the bottom. Here is the other side, so we get a shot of the figure and then some artwork at the background. And then here is the back, which I've always liked because it looks like the back of a cereal box with like the nice artwork and then the storytelling of like how it has like that comic book style to it. But Boo Berry right here, a shot of the figure again, and yeah, that is pretty much the packaging. But what's cool is that there is a flap right here, so you open it up and it reveals the figure right there. So he comes with like his cereal box, and then we just get a shot of Boo Berry right there. So that right there was the packaging. So without further ado, let's go ahead and crack the Boo Berry figure out of the box and take a closer look. Alright, so here's a closer look at Boo Berry right here. Now before I get into the figure, I actually want to show off this cardboard cutout that was actually in the box right here. It was a little hard to tell because of all the plastic that was all in the way, but this is actually really cool. So there's like some pictures up here of Boo Berry. You got the three of them in like this pose right here, and you can see like, you know, their cereal boxes and their cereal in these bowls. But what I really find cool here is you can see the actual debut commercial Boo Berry right here. It's a little hard to see. I'm trying to get the lighting because it's a little dark, but I actually find that really cool that they put that in. And then these are just, you know, some more cereal boxes right there at the top. But that is actually really cool that they got that there. But I wanted to really show that off so you guys can see the reference they did there. But here is the figure. So I have it on the stand right here. This stand is kind of like a ball peg because you can kind of move Boo Berry around, put them in some angles if you want. Now as you can see, the stand is like it's just a black plastic piece right here. It's like transparent really, as you can see. I'm guessing they did that to like have a shadow over Boo Berry, but I don't know, maybe it glows in the dark. I'm not entirely too sure, but that'd be pretty cool. So you have that. Now on to the figure. It actually looks really good. It looks exactly like if Boo Berry was like, you know, an action figure or some, you know, figure in like if they put like a Boo Berry figure in like a cereal box really. But I think it looks really nice. It looks like there's some dry brushing for the blue around the figure, so you mainly see it to the front, you know, like to the head, the torso, and then the arms. To the side it is white, but then there's more to the back right here. So you do have that going on there. The hat and then the bow tie is actually sculpted onto the figure, and then the expression is it's okay, I guess. I mean, I would have liked the Boo Berry maybe like smiling or something like that, but I guess it's okay. I mean, it does match, you know, the way how the box is in a way. Now for the articulation, there's not a whole lot going on due to how small the figure is, and since, you know, he doesn't really have any legs or anything. But the head is really just a swivel. It seems like it's really just on a peg, but I can't really seem to have him move up or down. There's not really like is kind of some tilts going on there, but well, okay, there you go. I guess you just have to put some force into it. So yeah, you can see I'm like tilting the head. Maybe I have to put more force to the front. Yeah, it's, you know, it's okay, there you go. So you can have Boo Berry look up. There's just gonna be that gap right there, and then look down. Yeah, the head just kind of shifts really. But Yeah, you really just got your rotation, a little bit of tilting going on there. Now coming to the shoulders, you do get a full rotation, and there is a hinge as well. There's also wrist articulation. I believe there's a hinge for the hand. It kind of, because I don't know if I'm like messing up the joint, but I think I'm seeing one right there. But I believe there's like a hinge going on with the hands. As you can see, I'm like flexing it. I'll even try this one right here. But yeah, it looks like there's about a hinge to the hand, but I'm not sure if I'm just like really flexing the joint right there, but it kind of seems like it in a way. And that is pretty much the articulation for Booberry. So that is, where did I, okay, I'm like, where did I put the stand? Okay, so yeah, that is Booberry right there. Let me just put him on the stand right here, just so you guys can see a comparison to how he is with the other characters. So here is Count Chocula, and then here is Frankenberry right here. So let me move these guys a little to the side. I have a hard time trying to get Frankenberry to stand. Okay, there you go. So there you go. That is how they compare to Booberry. So that is pretty nice, actually. I know it looks weird because of the stand right here, but I think this is okay to how Booberry is with Count Chocula and Frankenberry. So that's pretty cool. Now, of course, his accessory is the cereal box right here. The cereal box, I believe, also glows in the dark because it has that, you know, that texture that you can feel to where you know it's gonna glow. But it's really the same as how the cereal box looks. You got General Mills up there, and then, you know, a picture of Blueberry, and then the cereal box. Nothing going on to the side or the bottom, but the back is classic. You got the cutout mask, you know, like in the original cereal box. So it says like get into the spirit and boo. And what's really interesting is that there's actually a label. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a label that tells you how to like cut off the mask. I mean, not literally, but like how it was in the original cereal box, which is really cool. I like that they added that in. They didn't really do that with the other cereal boxes. Like here's Count Chocula and Frankenberry's cereal boxes right here. So here's how they look next to each other. They are about the same size, but as I turn them around, they got the same thing with like the cutout mask sort of feature going on there, but they just didn't have like the directions or so, like how Blueberry is. And then mine has like this pink sort of like, I guess, I don't know if that's paint or whatever going on here to the side. So I don't know if that was just how it, if it was actually like that during the original cereal box. I'm not entirely too sure. But yeah, that is how these three look, and it's so nice having all three of these guys with their cereal boxes here. It actually makes me want to like go to the store and grab their cereal boxes, because I believe their boxes is already hidden retail, since, you know, it's like the fall season. Okay, so I just turned off all the lights, and this is how Booberry and the cereal box looks in the dark. So you can see these guys are definitely glowing, especially the cereal box accessory. It's like really bright, honestly. It's like insane. It's a lot brighter than the figure, as you can see. Looks like Booberry, he's not glowing as much. I would have liked it if he glowed a little bit more, the same way how it is in the cereal box. But what's interesting is that he's glowing green though. He's not glowing blue. It looks like he's the light's a little fading off a bit here, but the light for the cereal box looks really good. So let me show off the cereal box here. So here is how the cereal box looks in the dark. So my finger is kind of covering some, but this is how it looks. And then even in the back, it actually lights up, at least like the face part is. So you have that. Nothing going on with the sides, of course, because they're really blank. Now the packaging also glows in the dark. So here is how the box look. As you can see, it's even brighter than the Blueberry figure as well. But here is how it is, and then the top is also glowing, which is really cool. Nothing going on with the bottom or the side, or nothing going on with the back either. So it's really just the front of the box and then the side. And then when I open the flap, looks like there's nothing going on here. Yeah, because there's no, like, it doesn't have that like glow in the dark material or anything. Alright, so that is going to wrap up this review on the Jada Toys General Mills Boo Berry action figure. Once again, Jada just continues to just kill it with their action figures. Really happy with this one. I love the glow in the dark feature. I like how they made the display stand a dark plastic to make it look like a shadow. It doesn't look the best on here on the rotating base since it is glass, but if you have a black table or a desk, it probably looks a lot better. The sculpt and paintwork is pretty good too. I do have a blue line of paint on the left eye though, which is unfortunate. I think my only two biggest gripes on the figure is that, one, I wish he was glowing blue instead of green in the dark, and two, I also wish that one of his hands was an open hand to hold the cereal box, especially since you were able to do that with the Count Chocula and Frankenberry figures. Other than that, I think it's a great looking Boo Berry figure, and hopefully we see other characters like Fruit Brute or Yummy Mummy in the future. So if you love cereal mascots or love Jada Toys figures in general, I definitely recommend picking this up. I bought mine on the official Jada Next Level website, but it is still available on Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth as well. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the review. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments down below, and I will definitely catch you guys in the next video. Take care, my friends.